Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Welcome back to some more Cooking Fever, everybody, for, the return of mobile gaming to the channel. And today we're gonna check out well, first off, I have access to a casino now. I also have access to the FC Barcelona Sports Bar. So for 5 grand and 10 in-game sapphires, I can make, soccer hooligans food for whatever they want. I also have this casino where I can, I guess, bet money, so let's bet. I guess this is a way that you might be able to win some in-game currency, but the trouble with casinos is that they tend to be rigged in favor of the house. And I guess they're giving me a couple of freebies for my first go. But, ooh, hello. Maybe I will purchase that sports bar today. Okay, well then. Yay, I just made some free in-game currency, so maybe we'll do a third episode where we get the sports bar. So, let's check out the bakery. So the bakery has like an espresso machine, and it's got a milkshake machine, it's got an oven, it's got a tabletop, which I would like to upgrade, but maybe not immediately because this thing's super expensive. And yeah, that's it. You gotta keep people happy with baked goods and sugar. Like, this is just diabetes, like, the simulator is what this is. So, yeah, not a lot of counter space to start out with. And people want a lot of stuff. Like, this espresso machine, not very fast. This milkshake machine, really not very fast. And this bundt cake, also not very fast. So to make a bundt cake, you gotta get the batter, cover it in frosting or kind of butter in order to keep whoever receives it happy with extra fattening oils. And then you only have one space to mix the bundt cake and one space to leave it so that it doesn't burn. And that's basically it. So we'll give you this, and we need to get another one cooking immediately. Everybody wants like 50 things here, and I don't have enough, like, production to give people 50 things, alright? I have one milkshake machine. It makes one milkshake, Raoul. Okay, sir? But no, Larry, I gotta have my milkshake. See what I mean? This particular level of this game gets ridiculous relatively fast. So I'm gonna try and wait on this guy till he gets to like half before I give him his bundt cake so that he can just chill the frick out. Otherwise, he is not going to leave here like a happy camper. So there we go. And then here you go. And yeah, this is just getting outrageous already. So I'm probably not gonna get 5 stars on this. But this is one of those things where you really need to have, you know, a certain number of upgrades or else you just can't serve people. Like, this guy is just being a spicy majigger thingy. And he's just being a butthole. Alright, Pam. Alright, Pam! You calm down, Pam! Larry, don't have time for your sauce, okay? I'm trying to run a respectable business. Not like you people understand that. You crazy, sugar-craving monsters! I see what you crave. You crave blood! The blood of the Chupacabra. Well, you know what? You can just not have shit. So that's what you can have. Not shit. Really? He left me money even though I didn't give him anything? That's a fascinating turn of events. Okay. Gotta keep things rolling. Not sure that I need to keep one on the counter, but I will. Look, Mr. Jacobson, you just settle down, alright? Your sugar's coming, man. You want good sugar, don't you? Not like cheap, crappy sugar? Sure you do. Everyone wants not cheap, crappy sugar. There's no one in the world that wants, like, subpar sugar. Like, you don't want me to put sweet and low in a milkshake. What do I look like, a savage? Certainly not. Oh, I didn't make my 3rd star because I didn't get a tip. But you can see, like, this game, it really ramps up really quickly on you. So I'm not sure that I like that in this bakery all that much. So I'm gonna upgrade the milkshake machine. I've already upgraded the espresso machine. I don't have enough money for a new oven, that's for damn sure. I don't really want to waste that much on a tabletop right now. Oh, that's vanilla creams. That's what I'm putting on top of it. Well, let's see if we have enough right now in order to satiate all these monstrous people. Let's go to level 3 and hope that we don't explode. So let's get a milkshake started. Let's put this in the oven. Let's get this started. So, you know, it never occurred to me that, like, those weird round cakes would cook that way. Like, you'd put cream directly on them as opposed to something else, like butter or some pre-frosting? Does that make sense? I don't know. This is completely different than how I would normally cook, like, cakes at home. So that's why I was just like, huh, that's weird. So you want a cake? Okay, so things are already going immensely smoother by simply upgrading one machine so that I'm not exploding. And is that like, I feel like that's the wet dream of every industry, like leading professional, is you automate one thing or you upgrade one machine and suddenly the gates of Valhalla open up for you, and then like the world just gets sunnier and better and not exploding, and then you just move on from there. Wow, everybody just... Jamal, you didn't tell me you had a twin brother. Is that Frank? Is that your brother Frank? Well, good on you for bringing your brother to my establishment. I always appreciate it when people bring in family. This is... oh, shit. Well, that fucked up. You didn't see anything, Jerry. You didn't see shit. Alright. Hurry up, machine. I need to feed these people. 2 people want a cake, machine. You gotta go faster. Alright, sorry about the wait, sir. Don't give me a shitty review on Yelp, you hear me? I'll find you. They will not find your body. I'll put it in a cake. But people find finger bits in a cake. That's how I do that. With finger bits in a cake. Alright, there's yours. Immediately frost another one. I can probably bribe her by giving her her milkshake a little quicker, so she has something to sip on while I prepare additional food items. Alright, you get this one first, actually. Alright, you want... Everyone wants a cake! I don't have that much oven space, people! Settle yourselves down with your freaky stomachs. My god. You're animals. You're just pure unadulterated animals. My god. Save me, Batman. Save me with your weird black Joker magic that you stole from Narnia. Finally, a sensible woman who just wants an espresso. And you can have that, I don't even give a shit. You looked at me weird, Sally. You don't get a damn thing. Alright, I guess I'll put this in the oven. I think you're my last customer, so here. Give me your money so I can maybe get a... No 3rd star? No? After I was surly with all those customers, you wouldn't give me that 3rd star? I see how it is. Well, what can I upgrade further? I kinda need a better oven, but that's fucking expensive. So let's try for our 3rd star on the 2nd level. And maybe that's what we really need. So there we go. Make the milkshakes. Gotta keep the milkshakes rolling. Really gotta keep those rolling. So you want coffee? Done. Milkshake? Done. You want an espresso? That can be arranged, madam. And then... Alright. Yeah, this is going better. This is going a lot better. There you go, Timmy. Timmy, you were just at my other restaurant like 20 minutes ago. You're gonna get diabetes, Timmy. And while I do have shares in the Mylan company that's ripping people off, like, I don't want to see people die because then my primary business, which makes me most of my money, loses a customer. And that's just not kosher with me. You feel me? Timmy? No, wait, that's your brother, Harold. Hi, Harold. Your brother's gonna get diabetes. I hope you realize that. Tell him he's fat. Not that the Chupacabra's lair fat shames you. It's only if you show up and order 13 individual, like, cakes and shit that I do. And I think that's a reasonable reaction when one person eats that many cakes. You need to settle down. Then again, I do like some cakes. I will say, there's no reason to hate on every cake. Just some of them. Also, what kind of cakes are these, I wonder? Okay, you want a cake and a milkshake? Done and done. 2 cake eaters. Whoa. Whoa here. Hold on, everybody. I don't have enough supplies for this many cakes, alright? I didn't open up a bakery and expect to have to serve people food. What do I look like, Amy's Bakery? Although, have you guys seen that crazy episode of Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares? Like, it is something else. It is something out of an actual nightmare. Simply because, like, basically, if you haven't watched that show, and I can't say I blame you, it's not always the best show on the planet. Basically what happened was they went to this location, and the woman that runs Amy's Bakery is married to some dude who you swear is like a drug dealer or something, and that he's a part of organized crime, and he's using that as a way to launder money, because she can't cook, she has 0 people skills. Like, how would you dream of having a restaurant if you can't stand talking to people? Like, I can barely stand talking to me. I would never open up a restaurant, but you guys on the internet, really suave individuals. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Doesn't even know how to butter people up. And just chased him out for the show. It's one of like the only times they walked away from the set, and it wasn't even just artificial drama for the sake of show ratings. I just thought that was bizarre, but, you know, whatevs. So this'll help me out a lot. An improved tabletop. And then, what else can I buy? I need a new oven! Why won't you give me dollars, game? But yeah, like, that was just crazy. And I guess they tried to sue people over Yelp and lost a bunch of times or whatever, and I think that they've actually gone out of business, which is great. So, this looks a lot like my other place. My food court, but what can we upgrade? We can get a floor lamp, or we could get some bar stools. Well, I do need to get something to get people to wait longer, so this will increase my customer wait time. And then what is this? Tables? I don't have enough money for any of this stuff. Why would 2 shitty pictures cost $1,200? I can make, design, and print that shit at home for under $100. Get the fuck out of here, game, with your sauce. Alright, I can say I'm having a little less fun with this second location. It seems like they're trying to ramp up and get me to pay more, or maybe they just expected me to spend more time at the previous location. Which could be true. I did kind of get a little fed up and tired and bored of just serving people constant burgers, which might be my trouble. So let's try this. Let's try level 3 again with our upgrades and see how this goes. So let's get a couple of these cakes going. Put one in the oven. And we'll get a milkshake going. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. See? I told you. Brought 2 boys to the yard. 2 of them. Immediately. Who can do that besides Larry? I mean, honestly. There you go, Hank. Let's prepare another cake, right fresh to be put into the oven. So I hope that they allow me to, like, get a double-decker oven. Because that would be great, because my father growing up had a double-decker, or not a double-decker, but it had two ovens that he would cook in. And that made cooking for family get-togethers a lot easier, like tremendously easier. Just unbelievably simpler. And that's how I learned to cook, was like with my father. And also because it was a survival mechanism. And I suppose I probably have to explain that response to cooking. And basically, when I was in the Scouts, you know, if you've never been in Scouts before, basically, Cub Scouts, you have to learn how to cook because you're in charge of making your own meals. It's all about being independent from the adults in the group so that you're not, you know, constantly need them to, like, make you sandwiches or buy you food from across the lake. And I was in a lot of patrols. That's how they separate people in Cub Scouts. I was in a lot of patrols that they just sucked at cooking, like to the point where it would make you ill, practically. Oh, this lady's not gonna get food. She's gonna be pissed. Well, that's a shitty review on Yelp. Believe you me. But they sucked at cooking. So I learned how to cook and became very good at cooking because I didn't want to eat the garbage that they were making. It's just that simple. I wanted to survive Boy Scouts. I didn't want to become one of the statistics. I say as if it was like somehow in relation to like drunk driving accidents or something. But yeah, so that's why I learned to cook. And it wasn't very long until people were asking me to cook, and they say like, how about we trade you, Larry, for your job if in exchange you will come in and cook for us. So that's how I became pretty popular in scouting. And you know, it wasn't a bad life experience, to be honest with you. I mean, learning to cook is a really important thing because it keeps your food costs down when you move out on your own. It makes you healthier if you know how to cook your own healthy foods. And that's really it. Like, you don't have to go out and do all this weird crap in order to live. And you can make really fun things. Like, cooking can be a fun activity. Now, unfortunately, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed here, so let's go back to the main menu, and let's go try to make some more money at the food court. Oh, and I have some spare earnings that I can pick up here. Do I have spare earnings at the... Oh, I do. At the bakery. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go over here and make some money, and then off camera, I'm gonna install this game. The Dark Mystery Curse of the Werewolf game. To try and make some free scratch. And then I'll do an episode, I think, with the sports bar. And then that's probably where this is gonna end. This is probably the last episode of this. Let's do one round in the fast food place, just because it's a little easier for me to make money, because I have this ridiculously overpowered automatic grill-a-majig. That just makes my life so much easier. So let's get some food up here. Timmy, you're back! Did you tell your brother that, or did you get told by your brother that you're gonna get fat? Because you are. You're here every day. Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes you eat here multiple times during the day, and that is just not healthy. So let's get some more burgers here. Boy, these guys all want a hot dog, you crazy people. Let's give this to you, and this to you, and this to you, and this to you. And then you just wanted a lettuce burger. What type of person, what kind of savage only eats lettuce on their burger? That's almost communist in nature. Like, I can't understand you people. You're monsters. Just straight monsters. Doop doop doo. And then you wanted ketchup on your burger, and you wanted a soda. Let's see here. Put some burgers on. You want a regular burger, Sally? Good for you. Jennifer, here's your lettuce burger, you crazy heathen. Okay, this isn't actually going too bad. I'm having to concentrate a fair bit because some of my clicks are off this time. But yeah, we're just cruising and cooking and grilling and chilling and everybody's happy, probably. I mean, they could be having tremendous food poisoning out back. I'm not really sure I bribed the food inspector. The food safety inspector, he's a friend of mine. Cousin of another friend of mine from college. Really nice chap. Really likes hookers. Turns out that's the secret to restaurant hospitality service. Is knowing the best hookers in town and getting discounts for the people that you want to bribe. Bribery, people. It's all about bribery. If you don't know how to bribe people, you're just not going to get anywhere in life. So, whoops, you're getting pissed off. Better get you your food quickly. That's a no tip, but whatever. Everybody was mostly satisfied, so I got 3 stars. Huzzah! Hot ziggity diggity. So I think that's where we'll leave off for today, everybody. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. This has been more Cooking Fever. One more episode of this. You might be getting sick of it. I don't know. Where we will look at the sports bar after I do a thing to get some free money, because why not? That's how this sort of freemium business works. You try to game it as much as possible. Which I wish I didn't feel like I needed to do that. I wish they just told me to buy it out front. So maybe I'll look for more paid games to review in the future. So until next time, links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. And bye, everybody. I'm gonna have some more of this beverage of mine.